closer. I need you to hear me now. I'm a cold whisper that you can't figure out. It's written on my face. You'll notice that I'm just as afraid. These scars I can't erase, so I need you to know it's who I am. Who I am. It's who I am. Who I am. Who I am. One billion reasons in the stars, imprisoned deep within my heart. It's written on my face that I'm just as afraid. These scars I can't erase, so I need you to know it's who I am. 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 Who I am. It's who I am. Who I am. It's who I am.
Running full system diagnostics. Machine status fully operational. System online. All stations are now enabled. Target dog resistance. Operation Overkill.
Overkill. Overkill.
Hi.
You can't even tell how not ready we are right now.
What are you
Yes.
talking about? I've been here for like 15 minutes.
No,
already.
that's such a lie. It's EVGA Weekly. We are your hosts. I'm Peter. This is Jacob.
Hi.
And we're here each and every week to bring you the latest in games, news, and giveaways. The latest in giveaways.
The latest in giveaway
The latest,
technology.
the latest in giving it all away. We have a giveaway today. We've got
Yes.
games and we've got news. We've got it all. And we've got
Almost
Jacob.
all.
We've got Jacob and we've got Peter. I almost said we got Jacob and Peter. That's how messed up I am. Last week we were here for 8 hours
I am
straight.
Bill. Hello, Bill.
Hey, Bill. What's going on, Bill? Last week we were here for 8 hours doing our game and give.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun. You know, had special guests, all that good stuff. This week, just an hour, taking a little easy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we'll do like 55 minutes.
55 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So hey, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? It's the holidays coming up.
Almost here.
I know, right? Whatever you celebrate, it's the end of the year. Hopefully, you guys are just getting all your plans ready. It's a hectic time. Hectic time.
Yeah.
Now, what are you hoping for under your Hanukkah, Christmas, stocking tree, fireplace, Kwanzaa?
An
Ramadan.
RTX 2080 Ti.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if we all had that?
Yes.
But only good people get that. That's why you're not getting
That's
one.
why, yeah.
That's why you're not
I
getting
just
one.
get coal.
How were your digestive tracts after the live stream challenges? Okay,
I was okay.
in discussing our digestive tracts, the worst thing for me was probably when I put in way too much hot sauce in that lime juice. I regretted it almost instantly, and I continued to regret it for the next 4 hours.
Great.
Eventually, it passed through, and I was okay afterwards.
All right.
And then a few hours later, I wasn't okay again. I was back in a bad place. But that was probably the worst thing. We went another route with that stream. Instead of just getting gross, nasty food, we got very healthy items mixed together to create nasty food.
Which are still not that great.
No,
even
no,
by
no.
themselves.
Oh well, I mean, I can tell you, a spoonful of celery juice is really not something that I
Yeah.
recommend to anyone at any time.
But back about the latest in giveaway technology. We do have a giveaway today.
Yes, we do.
And that is for an EVGA 650 GA power supply.
So describe the giving away technology. I mean, in this case, it's actually quite fascinating. In this technology, we give this to our shipping department, who in turn gives it to you somehow. I don't know what happens to this
Somehow
thing
it gets to you.
after it leaves my hands. I don't know what magic happens to get it into your hands, but that's where we're at with our shipping technology. Our shipping giveaway technology. But yes, it's the 650 GA power supply. Tell us a little bit about this power supply.
So this is a newer series that we just launched. It's the GA series. So you may think like we have a lot of series. Well, this one actually is pretty unique because it is a very inexpensive, completely modular unit. And by very inexpensive, I mean it's lower cost than the other ones, and a lot lower cost than most 650 watt fully modular power supplies on the market today. So it's a good product, it's a good price, and it's 650 watts. What could go wrong?
So some people wonder, why wouldn't I just go for semi-modular? What's the benefit of fully modular?
Well, fully modular means that every single one of the cables is removable, including the 8-pin and the power, and including the 8-pin and 24-pin power connectors. If you go for semi-modular, that means that some of the cables are removable, but not all of them.
Hey Peter, I made a vid of your gag, burp, and hiccup last week. I shall be making a sort of song out of it. You know, when I joined this company,
Yes.
there were a few things that I didn't think would happen. That had to be on the list.
That's on the list.
I didn't think anyone would make a song.
You'll be
out of-
world famous soon.
Well, hopefully for good things and not for stuff like that. But who am I kidding? That's just the life that I've led up to this point. But no, yeah, fully modular. We're giving this away. In order to win this, all you have to do is listen for the secret word, which we will give out secretly. And then you would enter in that secret word into a secret website, and then we will secretly pick the winner and then announce it to
I feel
everyone.
like we've done this joke many times.
You know,
it's not really a joke.
It's not really a joke. It's just a flow that I get. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit. I don't know. Maybe
It's a bit.
It's a
We'll
bit.
call it that.
It's a bit.
So
I'll
we do
need-
have some news, actually.
Oh, have at you.
Roll the thing. Flip the button. Press the button. There you go.
Okay, because I was
Yes.
gonna say roll the thing. What?
That's my bit. Okay.
Roll the thing.
Press the button. We need like maybe something like a catchphrase that like.
We do have a catchphrase. What do you think this is?
No, but I mean a catchphrase that means like, okay, let's
No.
transition now. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Well, if you guys have any ideas in the chat for a good like transition bit, like Peter, let's do it, something like that. You know what I mean?
can we not use that?
Maybe not that one. Anyways, in news, roll the thing, pull the lever, Kronk, pull the lever.
Pull the lever. I like that.
There you go. Do the thing, drop the needle. All right.
Okay.
So this is a new page that we have here.
Yes. It's actually not terribly new. I think this is like
I
2
don't know
weeks
if
old.
did we talk about it last week? I don't remember.
We might have, but yeah. So this is going to be kind of your hub for EVGA weekly stuff. So let's just say it's Monday, or maybe Tuesday, or maybe Wednesday, whatever.
Yes.
It's not Friday, and you want to know what
It
are
could
the
be. It's probably not Saturday or Sunday,
probably not
but it could be Monday.
Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whatever fun day you
even
want.
Thursday.
And you want to know what are the lads up to? What do they got going on this week? What prize are they giving away? All you gotta do is go to evga.com/evga-weekly, and you got all your information.
Here's a hot tip. You can also go to evj.com/podcast.
Oh, will that also take us here?
Yes.
I did not know that. evga.com/podcast. So yeah, so right here we got the it's our giveaway. So you can prepare in advance and dream of the prize that you can
You
win.
can
and
just continually refresh this page until it is Friday 3 p.m.
you could do that too.
and then we will just magically pop up on the screen.
It's just
That's how
that
it works.
it's just that easy.
And then you can win, and then it shows
Yeah.
up at your door
Yeah.
somehow, some way.
It's just that easy. So yeah, I mean, bookmark the page if there's ever any updates. Like I don't know,
Make it your you can
Make it your homepage.
Your homepage.
Why not?
Is homepage still a thing?
I use a homepage.
I remember the old days when we had home pages and stuff, but I feel like people don't. You just type it in where you want to go.
I
You just
mean,
type it in.
like I don't set Google as my homepage because you can just type it in like at the top now,
Yeah.
so you don't need to do that. But yeah, I set my homepage.
Okay.
It's my MySpace.
I mean, for me, it's just
MySpace.com/graphics
It's Google. It's like it's Google.
Actually, you know what? That's not actually my MySpace page. I'm wondering, is there a MySpace.com/graphics guy? That'd be
Is
genuine.
there even a MySpace?
That's a better question.
don't-
That is a better
have no
question.
idea.
Like, if you go to MySpace, will it just go to like DNSresearch.com or
I
something?
think it still must exist.
How about my tripod page?
So that is our new page for the EVJ Weekly. We do have some sales going on at EVJ.com. What?
Show the graphic first and then show the sale.
Oh, this?
It's the holiday sale. You know,
Okay, so there you
I
go.
work hard on these things.
The
Okay,
EVGA
that's why
holiday
I'm
sale.
not the graphics guy because I press the button. You know,
Yeah.
I'm the graphic because I make the graphics.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Makes the graphics.
I make the graphics. Oh, the pen that you gave that one dude who really, really wanted the pen for some reason ran out.
Well, you know what? That pen actually had a life before it was sent to you. I think I used it quite a bit.
Oh, so you had a half-filled pen. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
You wanted that pen. We could have gave you a fresh one, but you wanted that
Yeah.
one. So make note of that.
So we do have a.
I was saying how the new web pages look great, Peter. Well, thank you. Put that into evj.com/Peter's Performance Review. I should make that a URL.
Yes.
And you guys can give me, out of 9 to 11, how great I am.
Out of 9 to 11.
9 to 11, how great I am.
Great.
I better see a bunch of 11s.
So we do have a sale going on at evj.com on various different products. So there's some power supplies in here, motherboards that are significantly discounted, and even some graphics. So check it out. If you,
I'm seeing some $200 off, $240 off. These are some good deals.
Yep. The motherboard, especially some of the motherboards here. So if you have some last minute Christmas shopping to do still, now's your chance.
Last minute, still
And
like 20 days
I
left.
have a secret tip. You can put in an associate code and get even more discounts.
Yes. Discounts on top of discounts. That's
And
amazing.
now you will see associate codes in the chat. That's how it works. See, it's kind of funny. I just say it, and then it shows up
It's
here.
like a magic
it's pretty
word,
amazing.
yeah.
Just like we mess up something, you immediately see F's in the chat. It just happens. You know, I don't have to ask for it. It just happens.
Your snowflakes are wrong. They should be six-sided. No, because some of those snowflakes had hard lives. And they may have lost a flake or two. I mean, I don't judge. I don't judge.
So that is the sale that's going on right now. So you can check it out. Just go to EVGA.com. You click on the first graphic that shows up.
You need an Amazon Canada store.
The
do
one
we?
with the snowflakes that aren't correct, but you know.
Snowflakes are unique. They don't all have to have six sides. Do we have an Amazon Canada store?
I mean, we have an Amazon store which ships internationally.
To Canada?
I believe
So
Canada would be considered international as well. So yes.
continentally. I mean, we do have an Amazon store. I don't know how Canada works. I mean, Canada is.
But our own web store also ships to Canada as well.
Are these deals also good for Canada?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We
So-
ship anywhere in U.S. and Canada.
So look at that. Little finger on YouTube. How long have you been watching this show? And you learn something every week. And that's my goal with this show. To make sure all of you learn something every week.
Yep. Somebody said the X299 dock is still $350, but if you use an associate's code, it's less. Ta-da! All right, so that's that. And then next up, the new Audio Pro. Actually, I have one. Did we show it last time?
I don't think we've actually shown it outside of the box yet.
I have one.
Oh.
Here's a
Are you going to bring out the new Audio Pro 7.1?
here's a reveal. Oh, I'm missing part of it.
Yeah. Canada sells thermal paste in bags. I had no idea. That doesn't sound right, but you know what? I'll believe it.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
I have it.
Here it comes.
This is it. So this is the new Audio Pro. It's brand new. Not even shipping yet. But we can show it to you. So the big difference between this one and the previous audio card is the biggest addition is the 7.1.
Yes, the daughter board.
So what you get inside the box. Here, let's switch to the full.
Yeah.
Hit it. Or
You know what?
what did we say our tagline was?
You know what? Do you want me? Do you want to do a?
Does that even work?
You know what? Let's give it a try.
Okay. It's
We're doing this live.
it's plugged in.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm not
So
sure.
it should be.
I don't know what's
It should be
happening
that
here.
picture of the graphics card. Let's give that a try.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
Okay, it
So
doesn't work.
that kind of works.
No,
Now,
it-
hold on.
It doesn't work.
So then I just do this. This is how live we're doing this. There you go. Sure how that's going.
Turn off the focus, autofocus.
Yeah.
Zoom out that, yeah. There you go.
Okay. So I'll be your kind of Dollar Tree.
All right, you
camera
ready?
here. Okay. So
Okay, so the biggest thing is 7.1, but there's some additional enhancements as well. There's some component upgrades for better audio quality. But check this out. The most requested feature, you ready? Is a backplate. This was like seriously the #1 most requested feature that I saw. So it has a backplate. So here's the kind of unique thing about it. There's actually 2 cards in here. So this is kind of the main board, if you want to call it that, and this is the daughter board. So when you use this one, you get 2.1. Okay.
you don't have to look at me. Look at the camera. Like I'm not
Yeah,
doing.
right, you're right.
And you can't even see your face in the
If you
camera.
use this one, you get 2.1. If you add in the daughter board, you get the full 7.1, and these are connected with a cable. So you can actually just use this one by itself if you only want to use 2.1. So you get both here to give you the full 7.1 surround, and they both have, ta-da, backplates. And there's some additional pretty cool RGB lighting effects that we can show you on the screen up here. What's the screen button?
What screen?
That screen.
Oh, just this one.
There you go. So now you can see this on the screen up here. So you can kind of see you have some different RGB lighting effects that you can kind of configure there. And some of them are audio reactive as well, which can change depending on the sound that is coming through your PC. So pretty cool. It does not have optical in, but it does have optical out. So that is the new Audio Pro. It's going to start shipping next week. But you can pre-order it now and get $50 off at evga.com for a limited time only. Or you can use an associate's code, I believe. I think you can use an associate's code on a pre-order.
So
Get more monies off.
So I was testing the new audio card with the Shadow of War game. It's kind of an old game, but I still like it. I think it's a fun game, especially the definitive edition that fixes a lot of the stuff. And one of the cool things with 7.1 sound is that when you're in the hustle and tussle and you got orcs all around you, with that 7.1 sound, it sounds like the orcs are all around you.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Pretty cool. I always play. We set up we did a setup over here with a 7.1 audio setup, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. It is cool.
If you can get all those,
if you, I mean, you know,
hear all the sounds.
I mean, it works best with video games, and it works best with movies.
Yeah.
Movies that are really like properly encoded with the surround sound, it's totally mind-blowing.
Like I tried some. So apparently, I learned a lot about surround sound on PCs. So you have to use the Netflix app.
Yeah.
If you use the Netflix app, you can get 5.1 surround sound on your PC, and even without the additional 2 speakers, it still sounds pretty amazing when you have the surround there.
A lot of gamers and just tech savvy people in general on Windows use a Media Player Classic. Make sure that you take the time to configure your sound settings in that properly, so to make sure you're getting the sound all the way through. What is it? It's Dolby stereo thing, where it takes a stereo source and makes it surround.
Okay.
That's not quite true 5.1 surround, so make sure you're not accidentally using that. If you've got a real surround sound source, make sure to set it to that properly.
All right. And then the EVGA Snow Brawl event is still ongoing. You got 5 days left.
Yep. 5 days left to
So all you got to do is
pound people in the snow.
enable your cookies, and then like and enter, and you can win cool stuff. It's just that
The
easy.
coolest stuff. Shadow of War ain't that old. It's like 2 years old now. I still like Shadow of War is pretty old, but Shadow of Mordor is pretty old. Shadow of War is fairly still new.
So in other news, yesterday there was an award event.
Oh yes.
This is spoiler territory if you haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it already. So it was the Game Awards, annual Game Awards, which are every year are getting better and better, I would say, and more grand. And last night or yesterday was no exception. So Sekiro, is that how you say it?
Sekiro.
So we played that.
If you want to be really anal retentive about it, it's Sekiro.
Oh, okay. So that was the Game of the Year award winner, which we played a little bit on the stream back when it came out.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Sekiro. I'm a huge fan of that.
And of course, there were a lot of new game announcements and all kinds of good stuff. So there's a lot of games coming this year and next year. They also announced
I think you mean next year, because the year's almost over.
Oh, okay.
What game comes out in the next 3 weeks, Jacob?
Next year, I guess.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So yeah. So some good announcements. They showed the Xbox
X?
Series X.
I'm
That's
calling
what
it
it's called.
I'm calling the Xbox X.
Which is
Because the other one's the Xbox One, so this one's the Xbox.
no. Well,
X.
there was an Xbox.
Just like
One
Mega
X.
Man X. This is the Xbox.
There was
X.
There was an Xbox One X, and now there's an Xbox Series X. So it's a little complicated naming there, but that's the next gen console, which looks like a PC.
Someone should get on that branding team and kind of sort
the
them
funniest thing about it is that it's not. It doesn't look like a console. It looks like a PC. It's a tower basically. It's a tower. It's like a tower PC.
Well, you took an Xbox 360 and turned on a sign, it could be a tower.
I guess so, but it's
right?
more like a square looking thing.
Well, I mean, a lot of these consoles now are just diet PCs at this point.
My favorite announcement was the announcement of Hellblade 2. which is coming to the Xbox One Series X, but I'm sure will be on PC as well, just like the original. And the original one was a phenomenal looking game, and I'm sure this will be. They showed some in-game footage of it as well, and it's basically CG quality, and it's CG quality.
And I believe it's this weekend. Capcom Pro Tour is finishing up, or it's going to happen and then finish up. And if any of you guys are Street Fighter fans, I will be watching along with you and complaining the whole time to myself.
And oh hey, Skater Boy, that is our friend's. He sent me a pretty special gift,
Ooh.
which we will show next week on our stream. It's pretty amazing, and we're gonna try a live demonstration of it.
So stay tuned for this,
I will
because we are gonna
this.
screw this up like
I will
live.
spoil this. It cooks food, and we're gonna try it live on our stream.
So if the fire department is watching, please note our address. We will be having you stand by.
And that's from our friends over at Techno Warriors TV. So thanks so much for that.
Okay, looking forward to this.
I haven't put it together yet, but it looks pretty amazing, and I can't wait to try it out. And yeah, hopefully I don't kill you in the process of cooking this food. But you know what? We'll see how it goes.
So what part would kill me? The preparation of the food or the consumption of the food?
I mean, it could be a combination of both. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, well, I had a good run.
So, all right. So you can check out all the award winners, but they have a lot of different categories. So, best fighting game. I actually was quite surprised to see it wasn't MK11.
I'm surprised to see that it was Smash Brothers Ultimate.
I was a big
because
fan of MK11, but didn't get it. So
I'm surprised it was Smash Brothers
next
Ultimate
time.
because Smash Brothers Ultimate is not a fighting game. It is a combat recreation system.
Those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words. With any luck, Peter will end up with superpowers. I already have a superpower. I can eat infinity chicken wings.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, how that superpower will help people, I don't know. Professor X is still trying to figure that out. And by that I mean the comic book
Jacob
Professor
seems
X.
in high spirits. Yeah, I guess so.
You
It's the
are
holidays,
nice.
right? You gotta be in high
What's
spirits.
not to love? What's not to love?
And that's kind of all the news I have for this week.
Well, there is one more bit of news, but we're not ready to share that one quite yet. I dare say
What's that?
it might be the biggest piece of news.
Oh, great. Was it that they redesigned Sonic?
No, I mean, I think they redesigned him for the worse, because now he just looks like Sonic the Hedgehog and not a very memorable cartoon character, a very memorable character that would stay with us
You know what I think
forever.
would be kind of cool if, like, on the Blu-ray or whatever, they released, like, you could get 2 discs.
Oh yes, I would so. Okay, I would just skip the theater release and I would just wait for the Blu-ray. I would totally do that. The special director's cut, uncensored, unedited, unaltered.
Because you got to think, like,
original Sonic.
this happened, like, 2 months, no, maybe a little bit longer, than 3 or 4 months ago, I'd say, right?
It was a good like 4 or 5 months.
The movie had to have been done by then.
Oh, it was ready to go.
So they pretty.
was
I'm
ready
sure
to
they
go.
have like every scene already done. So like just put it on.
Okay,
put it on there.
I'm seeing some hate in the chat. Okay, the wastebasket cut. Do not pretend like you wouldn't watch that movie. Do not pretend like you wouldn't want to see that original cut, because, man, what a movie.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully Jacob remembers, apart from our friends who will be joining us next week, remembers to contact the people involved for more very big news. Hopefully we'll get that done by next week.
Oh, you're talking about Garfield?
Oh, don't let it out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag.
So I think we kind of mentioned it last week. So
We mentioned a little.
There has been contact made with Garfield developers.
Microids over in,
but it's something we're still hatching together. So
yeah,
stay tuned.
Yeah, getting the lawyers involved. I mean, when you bring in America's favorite cat, along with America's favorite PC hardware gaming duo, lawyers get involved.
It's not a Garfield graphics card. Garfield
Garfield's card? Garfix card? Garfix card? Brandon, get on this.
It's the EVGA Garfix card. Yes.
Oh man, that'd be the perfect addition to anyone's build. Yes. Yes, how forced was that? Anyway, do you want to do the next segment?
Sure.
Okay, do you know what we're giving away for the next segment?
Yes.
Okay then, here we go. It's now time for a little thing that we call, as I build up time for you to open up the program.
What do you guys? Do we have
Yes,
an app right?
yes.
It's everyone's.
Favorite controversy riddled segment. It is now time for the joy of MS Paint. So basically, it's Pictionary. You guys give us a category. Jacob will pick one out, write it down on a piece of paper that we don't have prepared, or maybe just whisper it or something.
Just put it on here.
Okay. And then you will go to evga.com/live giveaway if you think you know what it is. Enter it in, and you will be entered to win.
Grip.
Grip.
Lasagna processing unit.
The
You know,
most-
like on in the motherboards, they have the LGA line
Okay.
grid array. So
Okay.
it's a lasagna grid array.
Lasagna grid array. The lasagna Garfield array. All right, so let's get some suggestions in here. If
I think our chat crashed.
you know what, 30 minutes in until it did. That's not bad. Usually it's every like 10.
Yeah. could
And
be.
we-
I think it has to do with when the chats start going crazy. That's usually when it seems to crash.
Okay, so our chat's back up now. So if you've got suggestions for a category, go ahead and
A cat category.
category. Yes.
Look at this.
Completely shameless. All right, what do you got? Okay. So the category is famous cats. So if you're gonna go to evga.com/live giveaway and start entering Garfield now, you're gonna be wrong. So famous cats. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. I know roughly what you.
Category.
Category.
Oh wait! I got a better one.
All right.
I got a better one. There.
Okay, that's a little trickier. Okay.
All right, do that one.
Especially because I really don't
Okay,
know
this-
off the top of my head.
This
what
cat
is.
has a name, and so just put in. Just put in the first. He has a name.
Yeah.
Only put in one word, okay? Because he can have multiple words in his name.
Yeah,
but for this, he just has one word in his name. If you know what it is, go to evj.com/live giveaway and put it in. And oh my goodness, what is that?
Again, I'm trying to do this off of memory.
This looks like a cat I would draw.
Trying to remember what he looks like. I think if I put in some black, it would.
It's not dead mouse.
It's not dead mouse, even though I
That's
could.
a mouse.
I could see
Although
where.
it does kind of look like that.
I could see where you would get the dead mouse impression.
It's not an Animaniacs because those aren't cats. I'm not really sure what they are.
That's been a running joke in Animaniacs that I don't even think they know what they are. Okay, this is pretty
What's the
bad.
category? The category is famous cats, and only put its first name. First name only. Okay.
This is actually.
This is catastrophic.
This is really not what he looks like. I can't remember what he looks like. If only. No, do not Google image search this. You know what?
I need to look it up because I don't even remember. But I'm not going to show you.
Yeah, don't show me. Don't show me. Because I don't. Like I have it in my mind's eye, like what it looks like, but I just can't like remember the details in my head.
Yeah, you're kind of.
Like you see where I'm like, because you know if you Google this, I think that
I see
same
what
poke.
you're kind of
Yeah, but like I said, I can't remember like the key details here.
It's not Sonic.
No, it's not Sonic.
Sonic's not a cat. He is a hedgehog.
The world's fastest hedgehog.
Yeah. Who likes chili dogs?
He sure does. That's weird.
I wonder why they decided chili dogs. Like, where did...
Maybe that was Jaleel White's like ad lib. It was just like Urkel, like chili dogs. Why not Sonic?
So if you know what it is, evga.com/live giveaway. I gave you a hint already. This guy has like 3 names,
Okay.
but just put the first name only.
He had a Nintendo game, this I remember, and in his Nintendo game he had a magic bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. So maybe that kind of reveals it. And this magic bag is filled with magics.
Magic stuff?
Magic stuff.
So let's see. Not that many people got this one.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. And I blame
And
I blame
I think
myself.
it could be because of the awful drawing.
The drawing's not that good. Okay, you know what? Let's get it up on Google Images and let's put it next to this one. Let's see how far off I was.
All right. So the correct answer, before I say it, was Felix.
Felix the cat, yeah.
Just Felix.
Or yeah, Felix.
Yes. It was Felix. Okay. So before I announce the winners,
Let's get this up on
here, switch it to the other scene first.
because we don't want any stuff on Google.
Felix the cat. All right. So here is
Yeah, that was pretty off. Go ahead and right click that and copy it, and we're just gonna paste it into the thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean that's fine too. Okay, maybe not the PNG.
Okay, that didn't work. Here,
No, that's fine. You know what? Just open up the browser window and just put it next to it.
all right. Here we go.
Okay, so just kind of bring him closer. Okay, so I know that pose. That's why I try to emulate that, but like I could not remember the key details of like his body shape and all that. Especially his eyes. That's where I really lost it. And his ear position. Like I didn't think his ears were that small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a cat. So, anyways, we have winners.
We have winners. People were able to figure this
We
out
have 3 winners.
despite me making it extra challenging.
You ready?
Yes.
Continuity_online.
Congratulations.
Map DMA Twitch. And KC space CHAI. Congratulations. You are all grip winners. You correctly guessed what it was. Oops, I did. Oh. And you are today's winners.
Hey, 2-minute drawing off the top of my head. And obviously, I didn't grow up with Felix the Cat. Felix the Cat is like 1950s.
That's way before me.
Yeah.
Way before me.
I grew up with Garfield. And I think I could do a better Garfield than this. Although, I'm not going to push my luck this week with that.
So, anyways, that's that. All right. So, we have a game to play, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I actually haven't even tried it yet. So,
It's true. He was installing it like seconds before we went on.
so I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with System Shock. So, there is a System Shock, I believe it's like a remake in the works, and they released a demo for it, which is pretty cool. I was a big fan of specifically System Shock 2, but I did play a little bit of System Shock 1 as well.
Now, is BioShock a sequel or a spin-off to System Shock?
Neither.
Neither.
It's kind of like a spiritual successor.
Okay, but so it's not even in the same universe.
No.
Okay.
But it shares a lot of the same. I mean, it's a lot different, but it has some of the mechanics of some of the original System Shock games. And I think the developer, Ken Levine, I think also was part of the System Shock team.
Okay, so who made this one?
I'm not quite sure.
Some dude.
So it's a new studio, I believe. It's not the BioShock developers. And the secret word is
Oh yeah, so secret word for our giveaway, which will be this
shock.
650 GA power supply, is shock. So shock your system. Okay, maybe not that use of word phraseology, but
Yeah, don't do that.
yeah. Do your system a favor with this 650 GA power supply. All you gotta do is go to evga.com/live giveaway and enter in the secret word shock.
I'm just tweaking some of the graphic settings here. Screen curvature. Whoa.
Oh, that's
We'll
fun.
go to the thing.
Okay.
I have never seen this before.
So it's gonna like curve around the edges.
I guess this is made for curved screens.
Either that, or it's supposed to make
'Cause
you.
if you look at it, it's curving. It's basically curving the GUI.
Yeah, the
you
GUI.
know? That's pretty interesting.
That is interesting. So either that's for curved screens, or it's to make you feel like you're in like a suit and the things on your HUD.
I guess. I'm not quite sure.
Shock the Monkey, yes.
All right, so this is System Shock.
Who did the song "Shock the Monkey"? Phil Collins. Shock
Did
the
you ever
Monkey.
play any of the System Shock games?
No, I only played BioShock 1 and 2, and
Yeah, but
I really I like BioShock 1 had the better story, but I like playing BioShock 2 more.
Yeah.
Mostly because you could like use the plasmids and the gun at the same time. I really disliked BioShock Infinite, but only because
I really liked. Well, let's say it this way. On a scale of 1 to 10, for me,
Peter Gabriel did Shock the Monkey.
for me,
that's
BioShock
right.
1 was. Here's the famous pipe.
The pipe.
So for me, BioShock 1 was a 10 in my book. BioShock 2 was. Like
Did you
a
reset
6.
the thing?
I think so.
Okay, maybe make sure people are saying stuff.
Did it not work? Yeah, should be.
Okay. And with BioShock Infinite, in to be fair to BioShock Infinite, I had an extremely bad time in a very specific instance that just was so negative it soured me for the rest of the game. And it was extremely, extremely specific to me. So I don't expect anyone else to have that same
I like
set of circumstances. Oh man, this guy wants to go? You want to go? Yeah, that's right. Now who's king of the jungle?
Okay, yeah, so you can basically loot him. Okay. Oh, that's already what I have. So at the time when this game was released, it was... Because this came out in the era of like... This came out in the 90s, I think? And most first-person shooters at that time were not very deep. You know? In terms of like... I don't want to say like RPG elements, but...
Like narrative and what you can do. It was kind of like Quake. You just kind of run around and
Quake,
shoot
I mean,
stuff.
Half-Life was certainly around that time frame, which had some depth to it as well, but it was more on the story side, not so much on the gameplay. But
What was it you hated? If you're talking about BioShock Infinite, okay, I will tell this story. Basically, so there's that element in BioShock Infinite where if you press a button and it'll tell you where to go, right? Tell you the direction of where to
Yes,
go. Okay,
yeah.
so what I did was, when I was going through an area, I would press the button to tell me where to go, and then I would go the opposite way.
why?
Because the opposite way is where you're going to find secrets and power-ups and all that, right? Gamer logic. You go the other way, so you can really clean out the area before you leave. So I went to this one area of the game. I cleaned it out. I picked up all the guns and ammo and all
Just
that,
went in a
right?
circle.
And then at that point, I realized, you know what? I've been using this same gun like forever. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use a rocket launcher, right? Just to switch it up. And it was at that point that I had the first Lady Comstock fight. And I only had...
Is that the ghost one?
The ghost lady, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
that one-
okay. I
will say that game was that boss fight was pretty annoying.
Well, here's the thing. So I had my first Lady Comstock fight, right? And I just switched my weapon to the rocket launcher. But I already cleaned out the area of ammo, so I had no more ammo to fight Lady Comstock and all of her goons, right? And here's the thing. I kept on dying, right? And Elizabeth just kept on reviving me, taking away my money each time. And this problem would have been solved if there was just a vending machine nearby that I could just buy ammo or switch my weapon. Couldn't do that. I was stuck with 2 shots of the rocket launcher, kill a couple of goons, get killed, respawn, do it again. It was miserable. And then I get to the next Lady Comstock fight, and there's a vending machine right there. Like, how come that vending machine couldn't have been at the other area? Like, you know, if you're gonna have vending machines or not have vending machines.
I do specifically remember that boss fight and being very annoyed.
Yeah. I mean, if I just didn't switch my weapon, if I just, like, you know, kept on going with what I was doing, I wouldn't have had such a bad time. But because all that happened, miserable time, I was just in a bad mood for the rest of BioShock Infinite, and it was just horrible. Just horrible.
So here's a puzzle element, which I
recognize this from.
This is very
from
similar to BioShock.
Yeah,
yes,
which I guess it came here first, right? Or
pipes and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's from Pipe Dream.
So this goes here.
Yeah, looking good.
Oh no, so I need to go here, right? I'm guessing. Yeah.
So that's why I had a very bad time with BioShock Infinite, and I never want to play that game again. You're gonna not be able to do the left side if you go this route. Maybe you want to go to the top.
Way.
You want to go to the
Way.
top, or?
Ta-da!
Oh, okay, never mind then. You didn't have to go through all of the nodes. You just had to get from one node to the next.
Well, the two that are lit up. I got a weapon. So there's not a whole. I do remember some of this, but not a whole lot of it.
So this is pretty much the original game, just with a graphic update, right?
That I am not entirely sure of. I believe so. Do I have like a flashlight? I can't see anything.
It's pretty dark. Why was that skull next to that guy?
I don't know.
Like, what? I mean, what was he doing with the skull?
Maybe it's his skull.
So what are these creatures in this game? You just find out later, or what?
I guess so. I really remember very little about System Shock, except the very BioShock-like mechanics.
And your gun is kind of not doing a thing.
So, in other BioShock news, we learned that they are actually... I don't know if it's going to be a remake, but there is a BioShock game in development.
Okay. So, I mean, just like a Project BioShock coming soon,
I don't know
right?
if it's a... Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be like a remake of the game. Which, I don't know, you know, like... I'm not a big fan of remakes in movies, I would say.
I would agree with that. So far, there haven't been too many good remakes.
I'm okay with remakes in games. Because... I'm not sure why. Honestly, I don't know why. Especially old games that I really liked a lot as a kid or whatever.
I'm mixed on that. I mean, sometimes they do the game for the better. Like, I think the new Resident Evil 2 remake was pretty good. I'm trying to think what game really didn't benefit from being remade. What do you guys think? What game has been remade that you guys just didn't like what they did with?
I also can't really think of a game that was remade and I was like, where I thought the original was better.
Because I guess because there's a lot of times where game developers just make really bad sequels.
When the game, especially in games, less, compared to like movies. If you talk about a game from like 10 years ago, a lot has changed in 10 years in games.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's the controls or, obviously the graphics. So there's a lot of improvements that can be made in 10 years.
By the way, EVGA.com/live giveaway. The secret word is shock, and we're giving away a 650 GA power supply. And also a reminder, if you go to EVGA.com right now, we've got the EVGA holiday sale, so you can go there and hopefully pick up some good deals for any holiday builds you got coming up.
I also heard that there's a Resident Evil 3 in the works.
Oh yeah. No, that was leaked. I mean, if it's as good as Resident Evil 2, I'm fine with that.
But that was less of a remake, I feel, and more like, I guess
kind of a reboot. But then again, like when it comes to video games, like what's the difference between a remake and a reboot?
Well, but a lot of it was different. You know, compared to the original, it wasn't just like a reskinned.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't reskin that game unless you wanted like mounted cameras and everything. Hey Peter, tell Jacob if he can introduce Terminator Resistant next week. This is a really fantastic game. I didn't know there was a Terminator game.
I don't know either.
News.
They did announce a Fast and the Furious game last night.
Oh yeah, I remember saying that.
Vin Diesel came on stage.
he tried to be the new. No, I'm good on that. He tried to be the new Keanu Reeves, but that didn't really work out. What is up with that gun? Like it's making pew pew noises, but it's not.
Out of ammo.
Then why is it making the pew pew noises?
And something has happened, and I believe I'm dead.
Yeah, they're dead or frozen.
I'm dead. Wait.
Huh. That's a
Yes.
rather
I am
unceremonious
dead.
death animation. But what is this game? Still in super alpha?
It's pre-alpha.
Pre-alpha.
Right
So this is before it's even in alpha.
It's a pre-alpha demo, so
Oh.
it is very, very early, but it has a lot of promise. If you're a System Shock fan or System Shock 2 fan, then you should definitely check this out. It's free on Steam. The demo is free on Steam until it's no longer free or gone.
Okay, remember this robot? This robot's bad news, man. Alright. Yeah, stick and move, stick and move. It's like Muhammad Ali taught us. There you go. Just like
That's
Muhammad
how
Ali would have done.
That's how you get the robots.
Yeah.
What does this thing do? Sound like
If you put the battery back in the robot, can like the robot help you?
well, the battery's gone now.
Well, you use it?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you like eat it or?
Yeah, of course.
Okay then.
That's
Speaking of eating batteries, you don't want to do that, but you do want to go to evga.com/livegiveaway, enter in the secret word shock, which might happen if you ate a battery. Don't do that. And you would be entered to win an EVGA 650GA power supply. Put the battery in backwards so he changes allegiance. Here's your
idea.
problem. It's set to negative. Turn it to positive.
Is that what happens when you put in batteries backwards?
Yes. Choke up on the pipe. Oh, here comes another robot. He wants revenge for his buddy. The physics on that rag doll of that robot need to be improved.
Well, he's not really a doll because he's just kind of. He's like a big trash can.
He is a big trash can. This was like the most irritating space station I think it would be to ever work on. Like everything's dark, but there's like highlights everywhere. There's no like lights.
Hey, wait! This changed.
Oh man, you thought you it's a remake. Of course it's changed, man.
The puzzle's different, right?
Almost getting there
Hey, how come I can't flip this one?
because it's broken.
I gotta go the long way. Wait, how come this thing doesn't connect to this?
These are all. Oh, it's because of the orientation of the thing. See, that goes up and down, and the other one goes left and right.
Oh.
So you gotta put one, or can you turn that one around? The one on the left? No, you
No.
can't turn it around. So you have to send it up through that thing, through that node.
Can't.
Well, I guess that's the end of this game.
I don't know. I lost. I am forever a prisoner here.
Oh, today's also the last day to enter the Say What contest.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, gotta
Say
get those
what?
entries
Well, I'm
in.
not sure what I did wrong here, but
All right, let me give this a crack. All right. How hard could this be? Okay, right click to do that. It's pretty tricky. Huh. There you go.
You
easy.
did it.
Easy. 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 Street Fighter is a little trickier.
Is that why you're
Yeah.
retired?
Well, again, Capcom Cup Pro Tour finals are this weekend, and hopefully they will announce the 2020 balance update soon, and hopefully they fix all the myriad of things that are wrong with the game. Peter_smart. Hashtag Peter Smart.
And he can draw a pretty mean Felix the Cat.
Pretty angry Felix the Cat, that's for sure. One thing I've noticed when you slow down the gunplay mechanics considerably in this game is that you shoot them in the groin a lot less than you typically want to do.
Well, they don't have groins.
So what you're saying is that when you do that, you're doing it specifically to shoot them in the groin. Look at that guy.
Okay, that's not doing anything because there's no bullets.
Yeah, again, I don't know why it's going pew pew when you don't have bullets. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, bullets.
Like how you use the other side of the pipe. Okay, so you got like 1 health left. Good luck. Nice. Nice. I don't know how these monsters killed everyone on the ship when they could die from like 2 little nudges from the pipe.
Yes.
But I don't know, maybe your coworkers are just that much wussier than you are.
Sneak attack.
Here we go. Oh my god, he certainly gave away the elephant. And he got you! You had the drop on him, and he got you!
Oh well.
How do you even manage that? Oh man. You got the...
This reminds me of System Shock a lot.
I mean, because this game is System Shock, it's the remake.
So that's System Shock,
That is
available on Steam. The demo is available on Steam. It is in pre-alpha, so just keep that in mind.
Yep.
And that's it. Goodbye.
Okay, so no giveaway this week. EVGA.com/live giveaway. The secret word is shock. We're giving away a 650 GA Supernova, fully modular, gold power supply.
Yep.
Can you imagine? So, and just don't forget, last chance to pre-order the EVGA new Audio Pro card for a discount. So, I mean, 7.1 sound. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna start shipping next week. So now you can get it for $50 off at EVGA.com as a pre-order, and then it can be yours. It will show up in the mail somehow, some way, and our chat is broken again.
Chat is broken.
But at least our stream hasn't broken today.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I finally fixed that.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of bitrate and server settings. I think we finally got it. The chat, on the other hand, is always a dance of daring and chance. A dance of chance. I like that. George R.R. Martin. Be on point.
How many of you guys saw the SpongeBob PC last week?
Oh, that thing was so
was
cool.
cool.
That was so cool.
So if you guys didn't catch it, you can see the complete making of on the Modders Inc. YouTube page that is up now. You can see exactly how he made it and how he made it turn into a sponge.
Sponge-like.
Sponge-like. And that's it.
That's it. All right, see you guys next week. Bye. It's like after we have like an 8-hour stream, you just really just want to take it easy and just kind of clown around. Really, you don't want to be like so on.
Them trolls.
No. Yeah, I took
Well, it is Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th. You know what? We've been so easy today. We totally forgot it was Friday the 13th. We could have
Totally forgot about that.
Could have done like a wacky holiday or Jason Voorhees-ish background.
In terms of upcoming shows, so we are going to be at CES.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
We're going to be at CES in early January, and we're going to be at PAX South for the first time in many years.
Where is PAX
It's
South?
in Texas.
Texas.
Somewhere in Texas, but I can't remember exactly where. But I know it's in Texas.
Texas, you
it's
better be
San
careful.
Antonio?
Texas
It might be San
is
Antonio.
kind of big. I mean, you can't just like drive around on the 10 and hope you get to where you
Yeah.
need to be.
Austin. Okay.
Austin. I've been to Houston once, and you know what the thing with Houston is? It's so similar to California, but not quite.
I really
And
wish.
that's the weird part, because it's the little differences that make you feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. Like if it was like when I went to London, right? It's so different that you know you're in a different country. But when you go from California to Houston, it's so similar but not quite. You feel like you're losing your mind. Like their traffic lights, ours are vertical, theirs are horizontal. Like what's the deal with that?
Somebody said San Antonio. Somebody said Austin. So it's in one of those two places. Let's find out. Pack South. San
lot of people-
Antonio.
San Antonio. There you go.
Yep, it's San Antonio. So we're gonna be there, January 17th, I believe it is. But we will have a page at evg.com for all the details and our booth numbers, so you can check it out. I am not sure I will be there. I may be there. I'm not sure. There will not be a stream though, so just keep that in mind. But we will be there live and in person, which is even better than a stream.
Yeah. Because we don't have to. Well,
you can throw stuff at us.
on the negative,
For real.
we
But
don't
don't
have
do that.
we don't have buttons and stuff when we're live. I don't have those powers, but
Yeah, Prince of Persia. Somebody said they should make a Prince of Persia remake. Whatever happened to those games? I
well,
don't
there
know.
was the original Prince of Persia on like Commodore and
There was
Nintendo
a
and all.
million Prince of Persia
And
games.
then there was the reboot, which was like on modern consoles,
Yeah.
like the Wii and the PlayStation 2. And then they just kind of fell off a cliff.
There was like a ton of them, and then all of a sudden, there was none of them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. That was a Ubi game.
Those are the Ubisoft games, yeah.
I played quite a few though. I do remember there was one that you could like rewind time. Or
The
something.
Sands of Time.
I remember playing that one. I think that might have been the last one that I played. And then there was the movie, and then there was no more games after that.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is a bad video game movie
I never saw
to
the
kill
movie.
a franchise.
I never saw the movie, so I have no idea. But I do remember there was a movie, and then after that, I think there was no more games.
Who was the star in the movie? It was
No idea.
it was that man. It was that guy. Like he's in a bunch of stuff. It's that guy. But yeah, all it takes is one bad movie to kill a franchise. Tomb Raider.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
The guy with the face and the legs, and he's always standing on his legs. Yeah. So Sonic the Hedgehog, be aware that all it takes is one bad movie, kill a franchise. for a
Well,
good
I don't
plot.
know, man. Mario's still going good.
Oh, well, I mean, after the Mario movie, how long did it take for that to read? Have you ever read the Legend of the Mario Brothers movie? It's incredible.
Yeah, I've
It is-
heard.
it is-
I've heard about it.
It is through and through incredible.
How, I guess a lot of the. I don't know.
I mean, everything from like the directors and how it was like made, all the way up until like what happened to the movie afterwards and after it was released, and like Nintendo's involvement, and it's nuts. And of course, Bob Hoskins, Eddie from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and he claims that is his absolute most
I
hated
saw that,
movie
yeah.
of
I
all
saw-
time.
saw that.
John Leguizamo thought it would make his career. Oh, and Dennis Hopper's son, like, just chides him over that movie all the time. Your kid.
And that was the last Mario movie, I think. It was, yes.
Yeah. They didn't go for two.
They, yeah. they went with one, and they're
Okay. The Mario cartoons. I have a place.
I used to watch
I
those.
have a place in my heart for the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Captain Lou Albano, and he would bring in he would bring in
And
wrestlers.
then they always
onto
had
the
like
show.
the live action like intro.
Yeah, that's Captain Lou Albano, and he and
Okay.
I don't know who played Luigi. It was some guy, but like Captain Lou Albano, he would bring in like Sergeant Slaughter, Cyndi Lauper, bunch of celebrities got on Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I like that cartoon, and I like the show.
And you like the movie.
And you know what? I do like the movie in that very campy, I can't believe this exists sort of way. I don't enjoy it for.
I haven't seen it in so many years. I can barely remember the movie.
It's the same thing with the Street Fighter movie. It's so terrible, but oh my god!
I saw the Mortal Kombat movie. I think it was this year one
Okay.
time.
the
It's not bad.
the
Actually,
Mortal Kombat movie
It's better than most game
is
movies.
better than the Street Fighter movie as a narrative, like as
Yeah.
far as everything's laid out, but it's still not good, and that makes it boring. Whereas the Street Fighter movie is from start to finish horrible, and that's why it's still funny to watch. Whereas the Mortal Kombat movie is just kind of forgettable. It's kind of like the Spawn movie. It's okay, but because it's okay, you're gonna forget a bit about it. If it was just terrible, then you'll stay in the hallmarks of movies forever.
Somebody said, "Whose T-shirt is better?" I vote for this one.
This
is my favorite T-shirt.
I would agree with that one, even though I made both of them.
Yes.
But I like that one better because it has more colors.
All right, you ready for the giveaway?
I am ready for
the secret word was shock. We were giving away an EVGA 650 GA power supply.
Oh, real quick. The clown makes Spawn. Clown, or Violator, in the Spawn movie is John Leguizamo, who is also Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers movie. So, remember that next time. Well, I say next time you watch Spawn, no one's ever going to watch Spawn.
I never saw that.
Never saw the Spawn movie?
Mm-mm.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it was better than the Batman movie at the time, which I think was like Batman and Robin or Batman Forever. But anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
So, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Who wins the 650 GA power supply?
949.
Congratulations,
YouTube.
Adam, YouTube user Adam949 from YouTube.
And congratulations to the winners and everyone for tuning in. Thanks again. That'll do it for us. We'll be back next week
with some special stuff.
With some special food to cook and eat live on stream.
Are we
If all
cooking?
goes according to plan.
We might even cook lasagna.
Maybe.
All right. So thanks for joining us for this week. As usual, I'm Peter. This is Jacob, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.